right, going live, pushing the button. Every time, there's always something. Yep. Oh, yeah. Oh, I didn't shave either today. We did that other shoot, and I forgot. Hi. Welcome back to the Awkward Show. My name's Jay Awkward. Mrs. Awkward to my right over here. We're going to be with you in a few minutes. It's the Late Night Playset. Please, I'd like to take this opportunity to ask you to please like and subscribe this channel. That means something to other people. So it means something to me now that I understand that it's important. The old me wouldn't have been able to stand behind asking somebody to click the bell. Click the bell for me, please. Do me a favor. We really need it. Now I'm telling you, we got a quality product here. I got marbles in my mouth, but the show's going to be good. Jay Ryan, Nicole Ryan. Here's our guest this evening. Yeah, that's right. There's nobody. That's intentional, though. We have nobody tonight because we've got some great guests coming up, and we won't be able to spend the evening with the audience for quite a bit, a few weeks at least. And so now we wanted to do it tonight. That's the deal. Let's see who's here. Speaking of the audience, let's see. We got non-existent particulate is here. Okay. Flat Six Photographer. Hello, James. Get Carter, Reed K, like I said before. Hello, Reed Carter. All right, fantastic. We got it. That's it. Are we good? Let's start the show. Take it away, Will. You trim your beard. You look great. And he did a shave. Everybody looks great. What's up, you guys? Kurt must be here. Beautiful. Hi, what's up, dude? What's up, Gus? Tommy? Hey, man. How are you? Good. It's good to see you guys. Good morning. Clockwork. Okay, I'm sure I forgot something. Don't worry. I'm sure something went wrong. Okay. Doesn't look like it, though. Starting to second guess myself. Are we recording? Is everything on? You can hear us, right? Holy crap. All right, let's get the YouTube audience up here, and let's throw the IG audience live up over here. Since I said we'd be talking to them, it would suck if I forgot to bring them in. I'll turn the echo down so our brains can relax. Is that everything? You want me to vacuum? Should I dust and vacuum, maybe? All right, first things first. Jay Ryan, Nicole Ryan, Late Night Playset is the stand-up guy I told you a second ago. I'm opening up our last sticky vape. We didn't get to go down there yesterday on Wednesday like we thought we would. They are very busy over there. They're bigger every time I see them, by the way. You know what I mean? They're the company. All of the companies are growing. They've got a bunch of different brands and, everything within. They're all growing exponentially in every direction. And they're trying to have meetings just to keep up with it. I don't know if they're a public company or not, but if I were you, I would invest in Tradecraft if they are.
It's a great problem.
Yeah, it is. It is. Because if they want to, well, whatever. That's not my business. But we highly recommend their product. In this case, it's the last one we have, so we're nursing it. Just for now, we're going to go see them on Monday when they get back in town. But this is the Green Crack by Sticky Vape. Late night playset. Nicole Ryan, Tradecraft Thursday. It is January 27, 2021. And we are hanging out with you for the entire evening. Shazam Mike is here. I have been wanting to call you for days, every single day this week. And unfortunately, there has just been other stuff every single day. But I am no less excited than when we talked last, and I am I'm sorry, I just haven't gotten to it. We had a shoot here today, I'll tell you about in a few minutes. Like, there's just been stuff all the time. And our thing will, once I have your energy helping crank on this product, by the way, everybody, this is the new producer we hired. He's up in Canada. And he does his own show. He actually may have a couple different podcasts and shows he does, but he's got his own stuff going on, and he's good at the stuff that I'm not. And so he's going to help us out sometime. Anyway, my point is, once you get involved, I have a feeling everything's just going to speed up for all of us. So glad to have you aboard, I guess. Love the 111 shirt. Thanks, Ted Holm. You can get it. It's on Dual Shift. Limited sizes, I think, are still available on Dual Shift. Yeah. And I like it, too. I really appreciate that. Thank you. And this was not my design. I mean, obviously the 111 is quite me, but David and the designer over there did it. Jean-Henri. Available Dual Shift, though I didn't say it. Dualshift.com, and it's DUEL. Right? Or is it?
Yes.
Had to check the building across the street. Had to look back there for a second. They can't see it in the shot now. I just feel silly. All right. Well, no, now I have to show it to you. There it is. Hi. How's it going? There it is. See? Oh, still on that. Okay, well. I'm going to have a sip of water so we can all settle down. I didn't do my stretch and my breathing exercises at the top of the show like I keep saying I'm going to do every time we do rehearsal. I go, okay, well, this is the part where I'm going to take a deep breath. Expel all that energy out. Man, you got to get it out from down here. This is what gums you up when you're breathing from up here. And I was a minute ago, and I felt it. Breathing from up here, you got to get all that out. Get it all out. Exhale so much to the point where you can't think you think you can't anymore, and then you can just keep on going and get it all out all the way down here. Jay's yoga tips. Work on your prana. All that breath and stuff that's,
Yeah.
Leading us all into deep breathing is a segment idea I have. Oh, well, shit. There you go. I mean, I would say for all intents and purposes, it worked. If you want credit for that segment, take it. You're going to have to fight with the other segment producers, of course, but being that you are Canadian, I think they'll probably give it to you. The Will Bryson says, I'm breathing. Everyone's breathing. St. Clair Insurance has joined. I drew up a new card for you today. Your old one was both crinkled, wrinkled, crossed out and scribbled, and quite bubble soaked. So made up a new one. Very excited to look at it later and see if I can read it or if I go from muscle memory and say the old shit. I have a tendency to do that. Oh my gosh. All right, so how's everybody doing? Welcome back. I feel like I've been going since 11 o'clock when the film crew showed up, but it is January 27th. It's Tradecraft Thursday. I said at the top of the show, no guest tonight because we've got some great guests coming up, so I may as well tell you about them. Next week is kind of nuts. Next week we have an extra show. It's a bonus show. We have an extra show on Monday. We're going to go live on Monday with our good friend Reggie Watts will be here. It will be at, I think we decided to go at 6 o'clock. Because he anticipates being here about 6:30. We're going to get him right after the Late Show. He's going to wrap up over there at CBS, and then he's going to come on over here to Studio 11 in Toluca Lake. So Reggie Watts on Monday. Michael Rapetti from the Motoring Club on Tuesday for a scheduled show, regular show, live at 5. And then on Thursday should be interesting. Thursday should be very interesting because I accidentally double booked Thursday, and I'm considering leaving it that way. We've never done that. But both of these guys know each other professionally, and I think that they would probably enjoy each other socially if they don't know each other already. Booked, we have Johnny Lieberman and Adam Ferrara, which would be pretty funny. And I think either one of them would be happy to reschedule, and I'm just kind of thinking of leaving it. Yeah, so whatever. After that, we've got Dmitry Orlov coming up, Michael Berger's coming up, Mark Karzan, I mentioned, from the old Letterman show, created the late night logo that we use on our show, and also just published the book about late night bumpers, the late night bumper book, available on Amazon with all the old artwork from in between the commercial breaks. If you don't know what I'm talking about by the words, but if you saw even one, you'd go, "Oh my God, I know 1,000 of those." He'll be here, and then Kat DeLorean as well, and Zach Clapman, all in the next few weeks. So a lot of stuff coming up.
That's busy.
Yeah. So tonight you get us. Here we are. Loading us all up in deep breathing is a segment. We already did all that. Sorry. I'm breathing. We already did that. Nope. It's all you, man. No way. I don't want it. I do enough around here. I need some other people to do some stuff. Wave back. Oh, hi. Sorry. The Will Bryson I was too. One Vintage. Damian Dorian Dammit is here. Sebastian is here. Juan Ingle is here. Hello, Juan. Michelle in Michigan is here. I have the book. It's rad. Yeah, fantastic. So Mark's going to be on soon. In fact, I missed a call from him right before the show. We were setting up for the show, and I saw that I missed a call. So maybe he won't be here soon. Who knows? Who knows what the call about? But I assume everything's fine, and he will be here soon. 9/11 Anchorman is here. Hello, Billy. And 1983 9/11 SC is here. Hello, Tom. It's time for our second deep breathing exercise of the day. It's the deep exhale you're looking for. The deep inhale is easy, and that's what everybody gets. And especially if you have like stage fright or performance anxiety, it just all rides up here, and you can't get the breath out. I found that out about myself. I didn't used to get it on stage or performing musically, but when I started working at Saturn and started like one-on-one performing with real people, like it's easy to just be yourself, but when you have to do a staged walk around for here's our cutaway vehicle and here's the polymer panels that you have to punch with your hand and all that silly stuff, I found myself, I was like, I kept taking a breath to like say more, but then I couldn't, there was no place to go. Do you know what I'm talking about? Well, that was the first time I experienced it. I was 18 years old. Anyway, so you want to get rid of that, get your deep exhale.
And swimming, it's diaphragm work.
Martial arts, it's diaphragm work too. I didn't know if everybody else knew that. You want to breathe through the diaphragm.
I'm educating whoever doesn't know that, I guess.
No, I'm glad you did. I didn't. Thanks.
It's a weird thing you should know instinctively, and a lot of people don't.
That's a weird one. I think instinctively, like as humans, we probably do. I think as humans from babydom, we probably would or organically. But I think it's the amount of stress and other stimuli that we add into the equation that isn't really natural, so to speak. I think then that ramps it up over time.
I've discovered that myself.
Isn't it fun to think about things?
Isn't it that?
Isn't it fun to delve deeper?
Try it all day, every day. It's fantastically amusing.
I came for Porsche talk and Nicole. I stayed for yoga. The Will Bryson. What should we talk about Porsche-wise today? I want to talk about our Porsche Instagram for Nicole. If we can talk about Nicole for a second. If we can go back to that for just one beat. You remember I guess it was the last show or recently when I posted a video that I took of you walking into the studio. You remember that? I played it up here like this. And then so I posted it the other day on the Instagram. And I'm going to pull it up now just so I can see where we're at. Okay, so far it has 8,346 plays. 756 likes and 99 comments. The one of which that I pinned to the top that meant the most to me, I don't even know if you happen to see. Do you know who I'm talking about?
No.
Selma Blair?
No.
She said, "Go Michigan."
Whoa.
Yeah.
That's awesome. She's from Michigan. We talked about that.
That's awesome. And she's a pretty big public MS advocate, so I tagged her in that post with all the other muscular sclerosis societies and other stuff I posted. This is your new life. This is what you're doing now. So get used to it.
I'm trying.
All right. Good. And go Kings, Shazam, Mike says. Deep breathing leads to deep pondering. Isn't that true? Once you slow the whole system down, you're able to see clearly. And that leads to some thinking. Perspective, zoom out, we always say. In fact, Reggie, our guest on Monday, he's got a new line of merch out. He's never done that before. He just did it. And one of his things, his shirt says, when in doubt, zoom out. And it's one of my favorite things that I say a lot. He didn't get it from me. I'm sure a lot of people say it. But it's one of my favorite phrases.
It's awesome. It's a shirt.
I'll wait is here. Nicole's laugh is what keeps me coming back. Yes, sir. Mark A. Photog is here. And Poppy2CV is here. And Dom's Garage is here. Dom's Garage, good to see you. So the badges, can anybody, some of you have already bought badges. And thank you for buying badges. We do need stinking badges. Thank you. But does anybody know what it is or what it means or how it works? Because this wasn't like Instagram didn't send me a memo and be like, hey, listen, you can get badges now and people are going to buy them and you should say thank you on the post. Like, I didn't know. It just started happening live a couple shows ago. And I think we've earned $30 or something. Or maybe one show was $30. There might be more. I don't know. I don't know where it goes. Do you guys know how it works? I assume like, oh, there'd be an Instagram badge account. And then it's, see, look, like, all right, thank you. Our Canadian producer just bought a badge. Thank you, Canadian producer. That's right. So $3.84 are the estimated earnings. Now, that's awesome, and I really appreciate it. But what is that? So whenever he posts, he has a thing now, maybe? Is that it? I really don't know. Do you have any idea? I'm not playing
idea.
dumb. Like, I'm an old guy who genuinely doesn't get it.
I have no idea.
All right. You have to set up a payout account. Oh, okay, but theoretically, it's collecting somewhere? LA Car Spotter Cody. Hello, by the way, Cody. You have to set up a pound account. Message me, and I'll tell you about it. Awesome. Seems to be something to compete with Twitch. Right, because Twitch has subscriptions, but also, what do they call that? What are all the girls in the swimming pools with the Christmas lights and the fucking... everybody just squats now. You pay them to do squats. Like, they're in their bikinis and... I don't know, I shouldn't say now, but the last time I was like checking it out, it was Christmas lights and baby pools inside so that they can wear their bikinis, because theoretically wearing your bikini is not okay unless you're in a swimming pool. So the workaround is that they all put little kiddie pools in the house, or at least pictures of pools. Some people just put a picture of a pool, and then they just like do squats for money, or they'll write their name they'll write your name on their body for money. That was when I was like, oh, I can't compete with Twitch. I can't compete with... I don't know. Nobody wants to watch me. All right. 1983, 911 SC. All right, hang on. Let me get the Sharpie. Nobody wants to see that. And truly, it's like for... Oh, biddies. They call them biddies. Ooh, 100 biddies. And I don't know if that means cents. I don't know if that means percents, if it means bitcoins. Like, I think it's all fake. You know, it's whatever they make it, right? Man, but I think you're right. I think it's something to compete with Twitch. To incentivize creators from jumping ship. Oh, now that is interesting. Oh, look, I have hearts beside my name. So that's it. So Shazam Mike is actually showing me live how this works. Tipping is what happens in Twitch as well as subs. Yeah, tipping. But they call them biddies, right? Or at least that's what the bikini girls in the beach bedrooms do. What else do they do? I told you about the squats. That seems to be the most popular thing. Once I saw that, it was like, that's ridiculous. But what else do they do? The names. It started with like, oh, they'll put your name on a board in the back. And like, oh, so that way you see your name up there. Oh, no, I just realized that's probably to get them to turn around. Oh, forget it. Forget it. I think Reggie might be on Twitch. I got to ask him about that. Oh, no, I don't think so. Frick, I don't know. Should do some research before. All right, so that's a good thing. So if you're not already, you should follow Selma Blair and you should reach out to her or something, and we should get her on the show. In fact, we haven't talked exactly what Shazam Mike's duties will be, but Shazam Mike, if you want to help us with booking, we don't need a lot of help because everyone wants to do the show. We're kind of like really, really lucky that way. But it does help with outreach for people like that aren't knocking down our door, like Selma Blair. I'm sure we could probably use some help there. I don't want to do it. I know that. I think the last time I saw her was like 1999 at Saturday Night Live, the night that I decided to move to Los Angeles. That's the last time I remember seeing her in person. Sarah Michelle Gellar hosted the Saturday Night Live, and this was in the I know what you did last summer days, like that time. You know, remember they were that pack, Michelle Gellar and Freddie Prinze, you know, the married couple, and then there was like just Jennifer Love Hewitt, and weren't they all like in a thing there for a while?
Yes, there was a movie.
Click.
Yeah, there was.
Oh, Cruel Intentions is the movie with
yeah.
That was Ryan Phillippe. Oh, but then he was in real life married to the girl from the movie. Yeah, she's see. It's hard to keep up with. If you live long enough, you can't remember it all. It's that simple. If you want to remember everything from your life, you got to die in your 30s. That's the rule. And I wouldn't recommend that. I'll wait. Okay, Jay, bikini time. Oh, no, nobody wants to see that. Oh, especially right now. I'm in that uncomfortable phase where you spend a lot of effort trying to be comfortable in your own clothes. I did pretty well over the holidays, and then I guess internally I must have felt pretty good about that to the point where then I go, oh, well, I guess you can let loose a little bit and like have a little more ice cream or a little more. It really was the week there were so many. We brought home 24 donuts, and I was like, well, I can't. We have to not waste these. I ate almost 12 donuts in a week, and I think I'm still just kind of wearing that a little bit. It comes off fast with me, you know. Luckily, once I acknowledge it, it's like gone in a week. But I'm in that uncomfortable phase where I'm in between the loops on the belt. You know what I mean? Like I'm usually on the tightest one, and now I'm between the tightest and the not. I know, terrible problem, right? Oh, you went from super skinny to pretty skinny. I know. The discomfort's real. I don't care what you think or what your weight issues are. Here, it's in here too. And then I noticed before the show I didn't shave because we had that other thing, and the other thing was much more high def than this. Like sometimes when you shave with that thing, you get the lines. You won't see it on our little deal here, but with Stan's camera, you probably would, you know. So probably. I didn't shave earlier. Okay, all right. What are we talking about? I don't know. Did I? Yeah, I gave that to you. Have you been hitting it? I haven't been paying attention. Can I have some? All right. Thank you again to Sticky Vape and Tradecraft and our buddies GT Ventures out of town this weekend. All right, do the squats. The Will Bryan Bryson says, do the squats. Squats. I have a broom. Yeah, sure, all sorts of folks. Want to talk mental health? The broom is also sweet. You don't have to sweet this. You're so awesome. I think that you would do anything, and I don't want to utilize you that way. I respect what you're doing, and I think you're a good guy. And like anything, the truth is when we first met or when I did your podcast, I wasn't sure what to make of you. But the more I watched what you're really doing behind what you're doing, it's like us. When people just tune in real quick, they're like, I don't get it. But if you stick around for a little bit, We get under your skin. We get under your skin, and you can't stop thinking about us. And you're the same way. I couldn't stop thinking about you, and the more I paid attention to your socials and stuff, like, I don't know. You know where we got. We got to a place where you're going to come out here, and you're going to do the show, and you're going to work on the show, and heck, you're going to go see. You're coming out here to come see Dave. Not here necessarily yet, although that would be exciting when that happens. If you can do video guests, I got lots of folks. I can, but it doesn't really do it for me. It doesn't do it for the audience either. I mean, quite frankly, the real shows are doing video guests out of New York right now, and I stopped watching the real shows again.
They're not as good.
Something about it, they're not as good. It's the energy. It doesn't... Everyone's going on those shows to promote something these days. So now that we know that, like, we're only watching for the moments that might happen. If you guys are just scripted on your Zoom, like... Somebody might say something funny, but you're not going to have a moment. You can't have a moment. There aren't moments created that way. Moments are created within the energy in the room. Listen to me. This is how moments are made. Oh, boy, I heard it. You couldn't hear that, but for the folks at home. I think I was ready for this one. That's how I feel right now. I'd kill for a little gas. Dave used to. We're watching the old Daves because it's countdown to late night. By the way, Dave's going to do Seth Meyers on the anniversary of the late night show, which is coincidentally the anniversary of this show. I forgot, February 1st, same day we started this show. Totally unintentional. We did our run through on the 31st of January. Who knew? It wasn't intentional. So Dave's going to do Seth Meyers. Any other Dave stuff? I am now asking anybody and everybody to help me get Dave on this show. I don't know that her avenue has dried up, but I'm not relying on it in the way that we once were. No disrespect to anybody. It just... I've got a weird, sneaky feeling that you were getting some lip service, and my way of doing things just sort of happens organically. And your old way, the business way of things, like, things roll around for a couple of years, and then we think about it. Like, here's frank as can be, Jay being frank, you don't have that kind of time.
No way.
So we need to figure it out. So if you can help us get Dave here, if you know him through racing, Ray Hall, Letterman, Lanigan, if you know him through the Ray Halls, Graham, Bobby, the whole family, Courtney, I don't know, anybody. If you know him through comedy, if you know him through, I really don't know all the things. He's sort of like us. He's only into like a couple little things, and he sort of lives in those pockets. But if you know Dave in any way and can help get him here, we need to have it happen. It needs to happen. And to quote the great Cole Trickle, in case Dave or his people are worried, Harry, let me drive. I won't make a fool out of you. We're past all that. This is going to be the best hour of anything ever. It's going to turn into a docuseries that's going to turn into a real life short run talk show. Like, there's so much fun stuff that's going to come up from it that we need to have it happen. Shazam. I'm going to start calling you Shazam. Shazam. That's your name as long as you work here. 40 freaking years, crazy, since the late night. Oh yeah, Shazam, Mike. Of course I have glass breaking. I'm sorry. We don't do it that often because of the situation, obviously. And nobody, they heard it. No, they did. I really hit the camera. That was cool. Oh yeah, and we need what over here for the Instagram people. Sorry about that. There we go. Throwing stuff at my equipment. Yeah. So, and Shazam Mike's going to help with the Dave of it all too, because you're going to go see the show, right? When you're in town. No, it's not my next guest. He's going to go see the Netflix show. What's the Netflix?
My next.
No, the big festival that they were going to have in 2020. No, Netflix is not a joke festival or whatever.
Netflix is a joke.
Comedy festival,
Yeah.
whatever it is. He's coming for that. Scott Kelly, no. But good call. But no. No. But I appreciate it. I mean, Seinfeld could probably help. But even then, I don't think so because he doesn't. It's the same thing. They kind of. It's a different show. It's a different everything. It's hard to describe. I could be very wrong about this, but in fact, now that I say it, I probably will be wrong about this. I would see Dave on this show before I see him on Spike's show, and I could be very wrong about that. But like, that's not a me versus Spike thing. It's just a. Dave doesn't. It's not. He's not going for the publicity. If he was going for the publicity, he would go on Spike's show or he'd go on Smoking Tire. Quite frankly, it's more about what he would get out of it personally or what could be done with it for the world. Like, how is his valuable time going to be utilized best? And if it's just talking about cars on a podcast, I don't think he'll do it. But what the fuck do I know? Like, I thought he'd be here 2 years ago. So I clearly don't know myself. And by the way, Scott Kelly, I could be wrong about that, but who knows? These are my own, you kind of got to go with your intuition. I'm pointing at my heart here, but it's my gut too, like your own. Yes, sir. They call it That's My Time with David Letterman. The show has a magical connection to him. This show has a magical connection to him. Thanks, man. But I think it takes someone like you to get it, and the old crew people get it. I don't know. I feel like Spike's moved on from being a writer on Letterman and all of that. You know what I mean? Like, he's doing his own thing. He's starting his own empire over there with his little production company thing. You know what I mean? Like, he's doing his own deal. If he wanted to do one of these shows, he could do it. I mean, if we're doing it, he could do it, right?
Yeah.
You add a little bit of know-how and then give it a budget, like, I think he and Zuckerman probably could put a couple pennies into it. I believe Spike recently announced that Dave is actually going to be on it so soon. Oh, well, I could be wrong. I know that Spike has been asking for a long time. The same guy that we had been asking for a long time. Him going anywhere is pretty cool because, like, all of this stuff and all of the people that we all grew up with, like, they're not going to be around forever. I mean, I'd like to think that, that we all live forever, but nope. Not one of us getting out of this thing alive. Hello, Jay and wife. Hello. Oh, I don't know how to say your name, though. It's you. Oh, I know. I'm awful there. It's not fair. Can you phonetically, spell, write it out to, you know what I mean? Like how an idiot would say it. And then maybe I'll be able to decipher. Anyway, thanks for the badge. Thanks for the badge to everybody who bought the badge. I'll figure out the accounts with L.A. Cody over there. L.A. Car Spotter Cody. I don't need all this stuff. I don't need this. I'm like, why do I have all these damn blue cards? My whole point was to consolidate earlier. Here's some confetti for you. I don't need this. Oh, I don't need this. I don't need any of these. Look at that. We're going to have a ball. This is going to be great. I'm going to add bubbles. This is going to be a little bit of everything. I've never done this many cards. I can't right through them. Oh, jeez. All right. Okay, yeah. Woo! Oh, look at that. It all came down together. What a bust. Anyway. But I cleaned up my desk, didn't I? Nice.
Looks great.
Much better for me. Oh my God, I'm so excited to do this. I forgot. I was supposed to do this on Tuesday, and I almost forgot again today. Oh my gosh. I got a box. I got a box of viewer mail I'm super excited to open. The moment I saw who it was from, I opened it just to kind of see like what the nature of the mail was. And by the way, Scott Kelly, if you're right about that, then obviously you're totally right that maybe he could and maybe he will. There was a point, I can say this now because it didn't happen and it won't happen, but there was a point where Spike had contacted me. Let me get this right, because he reached out a couple times. One time he just wanted to know about the set. He's like, how'd you get the set? Me and Jerry are curious, or something like that. And that was way back when. But more recently, he reached out because he was going to shoot something with Dave. He was going to, not his podcast, but he, like, professionally, writing wise, it was actually for the relaunch of Seinfeld, I can say, because they didn't end up doing it. Remember the Lego bit with, I don't want to be a Lego, all that. That was a plan B to this plan A, where they were going to do something else that involved David Letterman. And he asked if they could shoot it here. And I was like, yeah. Okay. And then, like I said, they ended up going with the plan B instead. So it ended up not happening. But you're right. If he does go on Spike's show, and that is like a reality, then oh my gosh, yeah, you're right. And I'm beholden to Spike again. Come on, help me get Dave. But otherwise, who knows? Who knows? Wow, there's a lot of stuff going on here. Are they asking about the weather? I want a blue card from the show I guest on to take home and put up in my studio. Yeah, no problem, man. Here's the funny thing. I'm going to open this box in a second, but I'll put it down here. Give me a shot at forgetting about it again. Here's the thing, Mike. Oh, God, no. All right. With the exception of the few people who have done exactly what you did, which is ask to take their blue card home, here are the blue cards from every show. This is not fake. They're not in order. I think they're probably mismatched because all I do is put them down there. But here's the cards from every show, except for the people who have done what you've done. Frame it if you want. Mrs. Ryan will sign it. Although, can you sign things? No. She'll lick it for you. Maybe a lipstick. Little, like a Marilyn Monroe.
Great.
No?
I can do that.
No good? What's your autograph going to be in the future? Selfies?
I'm going to figure out how to sign my initials.
Okay.
It's loopy enough. I think I can handle that.
Yeah.
I have to. Danny was like, you could just have an X. And I'm like, no. No, I won't do it.
Okay.
I don't want to be that way. So
well, you probably don't want to be this way, and you probably wouldn't have wanted to be a year ago, but you are, and you're making the best of it, and it is what it is.
If I have a choice, I'll learn how to scribble loopy letters.
Loopy letters coming up.
I can do that right now, I think.
All right. Well, taking those out was a mistake. not in one piece like I took them out. All right, so I'm excited about this box that arrived the other day. Do it in a way where you don't see our address. And Car Showaholic, Jeff Skaza, Slazzy73, Rocks Montreal. It'll be 30 degrees in Miami this weekend. Poor iguanas will be falling off the trees. All right. Somebody posted that about falling iguanas. That's hilarious. What about Conan? Shazam Mike. Conan's a great idea. And you can help with that one too. We've never asked Conan. She used to represent Andy. And I can't remember did Andy ever respond?
I only talked to his manager, and he was...
Oh, yeah, that's not the way to go. Skip that.
No.
Well, I like the idea of doing Conan because I started working in this business in the real business, not at News 12 in Norwalk, Connecticut, which was the year before. But I started basically my professional career at his show at 30 Rock. Smart. If you ever do some kind of GoFundMe, every donor over a certain amount gets a card. What? That's interesting you say that. I think there may be a GoFundMe going up for us very, very soon. Like I thought yesterday, but maybe tomorrow. Oh, God, I don't know. Make an X for her signature, old school. We had somebody who I respect a great deal in the industry. We were doing a thing with them, and we needed them to sign something so that we could simply go act on their behalf. It wasn't like a power of attorney thing. It was like like a representation type thing. And and they wrote an X, and it gave neither of us confidence to move forward with the project. We were like, oh, okay. If that's your level of seriousness, then we're out. Because I checked. I checked with the I think it was his wife, but like the representative we had for the person, and I was like, "Is this really a signature?" She was like, "Yep, that's it." And I was like, "I mean, we can't. That doesn't hold up." So we didn't do it. But I still love that guy, and man, I hope he comes on this show. I asked him a long time ago, and I don't think he ever responded, but he like follows us and stuff. I imagine he would. I'm gonna ask again. In fact, he's Canadian. Maybe Shazam can help us. Shazam. Who wants to know what's in this box? I do.
I do.
All right. So this came the other day. A wonderful surprise from our friends at the DeLorean Motor Company. You remember the DeLorean Motor Company, right? Stainless steel. They made the Back to the Future out of the car. And, Leader in L.A. and Duvet and Jiffer won. All right. It's not just the 40th anniversary of Late Night, it's the 40th anniversary of the DeLorean car. That's right. So to celebrate that, they sent us some stuff. Oh, a full catalog coming soon. Here's the new catalog. Look at this. They sent us a catalog? Oh, cool. There's some stickers I didn't see before. All right, let's get to the real stuff here. Some cool DeLorean postcardage. Cool DeLorean stickers. All right, I can tell you right now, we're going to make a mess. Hey, Bert, popcorn. Ernie.
Oh my God.
Mike, where's that broom? These are cool. If anybody needs a DeLorean sticker, these are cool. One of these is going in the studio for sure. Would it be funny to put them all over the car, cover the Porsche things with DeLorean? Wouldn't make any sense. All right. What do we have here? All right, let's see. Now here is a small for Nicole. Here, this is a small shirt for you that I'm sure it looks like it's shrink. It'll shrink worthy.
Okay, dokie.
So it'll get smaller than it is. Go ahead. It's pretty cool. Definitely our color scheme, black and gray, black and silver. And then I got this here. This is my size. There we go. Pretty cool. Oh, sorry, the box is in the way. And I'm not done. I'm not done at all. Don't think I'm done. Oh, but I think I did throw some stuff away. Oh, shit. Well, all right. Well, missing something. There it is. There we go. Okay. Now, here's my shirt. Here we go. This is cool. And Danny's going to come on the show again soon because he's building 2 DeLorean time machines right now, 2 Back to the Future time machines. So there we go. There's that. And, this is cool. Not only is this cool, but because they're numbered, we have a very significant and cool number, which is even cooler. All right, so should I open, how does this work? Do you open the item first or the accompanying envelope?
The item.
The item first?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I would have guessed the opposite. Thank you. I'm glad you were here. Hey, Catherine DeLorean's here while we're opening up. Oh, jeez. Well, it just got awkward. I'm opening up a box from Danny. He sent a box of a care package here. And I'm glad you joined right now so that I can show you this. Awkward. Wow, that's very detailed. Holy crap. That's beautiful. All right, so this is not just a DeLorean toy. Since 1981, the DeLorean car has been a roller coaster of rising success against all odds, followed by crushing failure until its starring role as the time machine gave it a second chance. Now, 40 years after the first car was built in Dunmurry, Northern Ireland, we've seen critics become admirers. The DeLorean car now stands on its own as a timeless design known around the world by people of all ages. For those lucky enough to own one, the car and its remarkable story are a thrilling piece of automotive history, celebrating 40 years of the DeLorean automobile. Well, this is very cool. So what we have here is a numbered, it's a fancy limited deal here. No, it's okay that you're late. I'm sorry that we're opening DeLorean stuff in front of you. Here, check out my new shirt, sis. Yeah, thanks a lot. All right. Certificate of Authenticity, 55 of 1,000. There's only 1,000 of these pieces, and we were lucky enough to get 55 out of the 1,000. That's significant because of the 1955, of course, from Back to the Future. It's pretty cool. Very cool.
Very cool.
Grateful for it. Thank you, Danny. Thank you, Danny. And everybody. Steve Wynn, I guess. Cameron. Anybody who was involved in this, thank you. It was very nice of you to think of us and to include us. And we appreciate it. Very, very much. We do, don't we?
Very
Did
much.
Did I not sound sincere? I was. Yeah, I know. She goes, yay, merch we get no money for. Dispute my dad's dream. I know. That's why I was like, awkward. Well, this was free. Luckily, this was free. Someday, we'll have Kat on the show. This would be a better one in person, though, and we'll talk about all of the, I don't know if it's controversy, strife, I don't know what you would call it, but all of the story there. We'll unpack the whole story. It's deep, and I don't know how much of it she wants everybody to know, but yay, merch we get no money for, despite my dad's dream. Yeah, that makes more sense. Dispute also made some sense, though. All right. Oh no, there's one in my water. Oh no. Oh, it's all foamy. Oh no, look at that. Ooh, jeez, look in there. Oh, it's disintegrating. Oh, I don't think I can drink that now. I guess these are, that's probably better, though, that they're not styrofoam, right? They're probably some biodegradable, they're probably edible.
That's great. I wouldn't drink that water.
I'm not gonna. We talked about that. Let's move past it. I don't want you feeling that way. Oh, let's get it away from you then. Oh, no, this one's worse. There's a bunch in this one. Oh, crud. This one's like not even mini marshmallows. Oh, well, now I got it. All right. Okie doke. Here we go. What a great time to tell you about about our friends at St. Clair Insurance. I watched the Netflix doc. Fascinating. Which one? Was it the Framing John DeLorean, which was good and I enjoyed it, or did you watch that 3-part, the other one? And Catherine says, I made my own way, so it is just part of the journey. Frickin' men, sister. You know exactly what's up. Also, in the way that your life has been going lately, I think it's pretty undeniable that your dad or some entity that represents your dad has been looking out for you. You are a wonderful person, but you are blessed and charmed as well. We were talking about this. She feels very charmed lately, very blessed, and I said that's part of it. When you open up your heart to it, it flutters in. Be ready. It's overwhelming. That's what we experience from you guys on this show. It's amazing. You, the audience, you, the people who are here, you, you, S Wolfie 6, you. I'm talking about you. Yes, joining late at that moment was meant to be. Yeah, so you get it. It's all stinking connected. And once you let yourself just be connected, it's almost like whatever your plan was for yourself, like your dream plan, it's almost like life goes, oh, it's not nearly good enough. It's not nearly good enough. It's gonna be way better. Just hang on tight and believe. Don't lose that faith. Don't lose that faith, sister. I say sister a lot. She's like my sister. I don't mean to. I'm not trying to. It's weird. I say brother a lot too. And then some people look at me back like, are you saying that because you think... I don't want to unpack this right now. You know where I'm going.
I do. And my advice to anyone would just be, say what you feel.
Yeah.
You can always apologize for you not seeing something, but you can't for not saying what you wanted to.
What you mean from your...
Yeah.
Say what you need to say. John Mayer.
Yeah.
Say what you need to say.
And if you run it in your head and it sounds crazy, maybe it is. But think about it before you talk.
That's tough. That's tough for a lot of people. Thinking about stuff before you talk.
Everyone has to start at some point. I suggest now is good.
PSA. It rains from the sky. Not everyone understands how important chosen family is. Amen. Brother is the most said term in the pro wrestling industry. Yeah. Shazam Mike, I mean, I forget that you're into that too. We never even unpacked the fact that, like, when I was a kid, my dad was friends with Lou Albano, like, from before I was ever born. Like, they grew up together. And so I, like, met and, like, hung out with a couple times the wrestlers from WW. It was WWF back then. Excuse me. It would have been the 8. I need some water. Somebody give me some water. Oh, I got to back up. Excuse me. My favorite restaurant in the world doesn't exist anymore. The building's still there. It's a Bertucci's Pizza or something like that in Darien, Connecticut. But it was, when I was a kid, it was a place called Victoria Station. And it was basically train themed, not basically, 100% train themed. Like, it was literally made out of old train cars. There was a caboose in the bar area, like, literally real stuff. And they were literally on tracks. Like, you had to go over a bridge to get into the place. Super cool for a kid. And one night, my dad was taking me there, which was not unusual, even a little bit. But he was setting me up for totally unusual because I guess he had known from Lou that I guess a bunch of the WWF folks were going to go out for, like, drinks to do, like, a happy hour, like a WWF happy hour in this gigantic lounge at this Victoria Station. And the lounge was decorated like a train waiting area. You know what I mean? So it's like the booths have checkerboards and, like, it's really cool. There's big leather couches and stuff. So we walk into the place that I already am excited to go because it's simply the place, right? And we get through the second door. It's got one of those vestibule, like, because I grew up in the East Coast, so it's super cold. It's once you get through the second door and we're, like, inside by the hostess stand, I look over and I see, just like here, like the way the light just sort of hits it, I see the white silky hair of Hulk Hogan. Speaking of brother, eat your vitamins, brother. Do your homework and eat your vitamins. And then I was like, dad, you know what I mean? Like, and as I was doing that, like, every time I did this, I saw another face over there, and I was like, oh, and I think that's Roddy Rad, and there's Iron Sheik, and there's Cyndi Lauper, and it was, like, crazy. And it wasn't all of the wrestlers from the 80s, but it was for sure those guys, and there was like 5 or 6 of them, and Cyndi Lauper, and Cyndi Lauper was there because she was somehow connected with Lou Albano in the wrestling. Was she his manager or something? Like, in the wrestling world? Because I remember the Good Enough video. Goonies are good enough. Remember that? Good enough. Goonies are good enough. From the movie, the video had Captain Lou in it.
Oh.
I remember that. So there was definitely some sort of a tie-in. I think he did a Hulkamaniac album, right? Oh my God, I don't know. That would be crazy. I just remember in the 80s, he was tied into everything, like Domino's Pizza by Hulk Hogan, you know, or just anything. Probably not that one because he was so healthy, but, like, everything else. That was back when Domino's was free if it didn't come in 30 minutes. The Noid. Remember the Noid?
Oh.
The Noid. It was free if it didn't arrive in 30 minutes.
They stopped that because people were getting in accidents trying to make 30 minutes.
I think that's an old wives' tale. I heard the same thing, and then somebody else said, I heard, they literally said, oh, I heard it was something else. And then the other thing was, like, just as plausible. It was like, oh, people were, like, giving the wrong address so that it would take, 35 minutes or would, like, intentionally so that they would get free pizza. Either way, it doesn't work out. If people aren't honest, the coupon is not going to last.
Right.
Man. I'm sorry we're not talking about anything tonight. There were things I wanted to, though. Let's see what we got out. Oh, I don't have any pencils. I threw out all my equipment. Good grief. It's going to be a chore cleaning up tonight, I'll tell you that. I might have to do it after Breakfast Club tomorrow. This is a mess. We made a mess in here. Look at the one shot. My God. Oh, and you can't see back there. It's all terrible back there. All right. Oh, there's YouTube people here. Muscle memory. Well, I guess that's been there for a while. Muscle memory. And what? Thanks, Tony Beckham. Your meal. All right, did that. GVBC. All right. It's been a while since we've talked about this stuff. Oh, look at that. I forgot to look at this stuff, too. What is all this stuff? Holy shit. There's all this stuff. There's all this stuff. I forgot about all this stuff. Purist masks. Oh, we'll bring these up to Breakfast Club from the Purist group. I'll bring these up on tomorrow. So where should I put them? Someplace where I'll see them. There we go. And what do we have here? This is... What is this? It's just an envelope that says Nicole. I guess you got whatever was in it. Oh, shit. Well, I was wondering where this was, so that worked out well. This is a beautiful open letter to GVBC that I was going to post. It's too long to read here. Front and back. No, this is a beautiful open letter to GVBC entitled, What Did I Ever Do to Deserve This? And it's good, not bad. Not tonight, but I'm going to save this, and we'll do it. Now I'll just spend time putting it back in there. Hello to our friends at the Riffcraft crew. And, of course, D-U-E-L, duel with a D-U-E-L. And the old classic Breakfast Club hat. I think this is sold out. That's not from us at all. I haven't gone through this stuff in a long time. GVBC pins. Sticker pack. What the fuck is that? Oh my gosh, I forgot about this. Is from Tommy Kendall. I think somebody gave us a bunch of stuff, and I just somehow it got. This was actually this was during your birthday. This is actually yours, but I'll put it in the studio. Can you put it over on your side over there, and I'll put it on the wall with the other pins. Thanks. It's a beautiful pin from Tommy Kendall. All right, limited stock available at Dual Shift. GVBC Classic Tee, as well as. Oh, there goes my last pencil. As the 111 T. Oh, well, I didn't need to do that now, did I? Isn't that something? Look at me go. What a friggin' guy. Didn't hit that one at rehearsal. Yeah, there he is, Topless Target. You're here. There you go. It's your hat. I left it on the desk the whole time. Oh, shit. With your stickers. Hilarious. Oh, that's so funny. All right. All right. Has it been an hour? Let's see. GVBC, talked about that. Foundation. Foundations are very hard to start, I guess. I don't know. It takes a while. I don't know how to do any of it, and other people are helping us, and unfortunately, we're at the mercy of other people, and that is what it is. It's no big deal. However, I rep my 111T in Wilton all the time. Corey, dude, you're amazing. You bought a 111T? Thank you. That's so cool. Thank you. There will be a GoFundMe going up tomorrow. In the meantime, so keep an eye out for that. I'll post about it. It's nothing you don't know. It's all the same shit. Very exciting. We're really excited about it. Great stuff coming up. How much can I say? A lot of new stuff coming up, like new content stuff. A lot of other people involved. And really exciting for us. It's so nice to finally be on we built. It's all the snowball effect, right? Everything in life when you're trying to build something is the snowball effect. It's so nice that nothing little thing got big enough that other people are able to see now. Like, oh no, it's rolling. Let's get on board and make that ball bigger. So thanks for making our ball bigger.
It really is the coolest part.
Yeah, it is. That's the whole point. And then we get to all do this together. And then we get to, like, it's not just grow together, but, like, we get to make something together. And that, to me, is the best part. As an artist inside, first and foremost, that's the best part.
Agreed.
We're going to make something with all our friends here. I mean, we already are, but more. I'd love to help with the fundraiser for the foundation. Please and thank you. You're amazing. Thank you. Send me a message by all means. Really, thank you. Better community than Wayne's World. Better community TV than Wayne's World. Party on. You know, that's a better movie than most people give it credit for, and certainly than I gave it credit for when I was a kid. If you watch it now, Shazam Mike, Give it a watch as an adult. Like it's a little bit better than it was. Like you realize the whole damn thing. And I think by taking our time with this and not taking the first few opportunities that sounded good, but we got the gut check about, I think it's going to end up paying off because we're going to have missed some of those mistakes. We'll make all new mistakes. It's going to be all new, much bigger, much more broad and spectacular mistakes ahead. But I think we missed some of the like the Wayne's World stuff.
Great.
You know what I'm talking about? Rob Lowe wants to buy them and like,
I do. That's a really
commercialize it and everything.
Concept.
Like we want the other thing. We want to go the other route. We want to go you don't have to pay for late night Playset because it's brought to you by the Helena Rubinstein Foundation, just like Sesame Street, except it'll be the Nicole Shabbat Ryan Foundation, which, by the way, the name is amazing and you just don't know it yet because we haven't said it. Once we do, it'll be great. We just can't do that until it's all locked. I don't want somebody else taking the name of our idea. 100% your gut knows what's up. Thank you. The people who get that and believe it do. And if you don't, we're just crazy. Why would you leave that money on the table? Like, I don't know. Heartache? My dream? Everything that I am, DNA at my core? Oh. Her too? And the fact that we've lost so much, like it's got to be our way or no way. Lots of hearts. We love you guys. We love you guys. All right, so that's what's going on with the foundation. New TV show? Maybe. What were we shooting here? We were shooting here something today, weren't we? With Stan the Man and Danny. And there's some other people involved that weren't here today, but that is exciting coming up. I don't want to say anything other than that, but it's exciting. It's fun.
Yeah.
Fun to be working on something else.
Very, very fun.
And I like getting you out in front of things now, being that you are going to be a public face of MS. It's a weird thing to say. We need to use the Michael J. Fox as, I did so much work with the Team Fox and the Team Fox people and all of them Back to the Future world. We need to use whatever I learned from that I wasn't intending to and apply it here because you are now a public persona who is the face of this disease. You're taking that on.
Bring it. I'm just here, and if I can do anything to help anyone not feel this, I'm in.
That's definitely the right attitude. I just want you to know you're doing amazing stuff. Like, by you don't have to put out a tremendous amount of effort to help a tremendous amount of people. It doesn't work that way anymore. Your old life was so much effort to do anything. Like, the new thing, you can just be you as best you can, and you can help so many people by just doing that.
I'll try to remember that.
Amen. What a great place to wrap it up, I think. Except I got to tell you about the new card I wrote here for St. Clair Insurance. It's all the same stuff. Wonderful, Nicole. Well fucking done, says Shazam Mike. You know it's Omar. Hi, Omar. Yo, Mark, welcome. Letterman Bumpers joined. Hilarious. We were just talking about you. All right. And I'm sorry I didn't pick up the phone. It was right before the show. We were prepping. They say, all which separates men and boys is the coverage of their toys. What types of toys?
Collector cards.
That's right! That's right, collector cars. Collector cars is just what we're talking about because of our show, but all of the things that can be insured, your house, your business, certainly your boats, your vacation properties, all of those things. St. Clair Insurance is insured in hang on, excuse me. Insured in most states. See, that was the muscle memory. Insured in most states, comma, St. Clair Insurance. Oh, that's why I wrote the wrong word. See, here, this is it's all happening in real time. This is going to be better for everybody. Ready for this? Licensed in most states, St. Clair Insurance shops top providers so you get the best coverage for your toys. Check out St. Clair Insurance by going to coverageforyourtoys.com, coverageforyourtoys.com.
Coverageforyourtoys.com. I can remember it. I just can't say it.
And tell Jeff, I'm just a bouncing ball. And tell Jeff Sinclair that we say hello. Shazam says, my action figures, Oil Cross, Oikos. Oikos. I'm sorry. I just melted down in front of you. Oikoss. Shazam Mike, you do need to insure your Letterman jackets. Do you have the pants one, 99 pants? Do you have that one, Shazam Mike? What size do you wear? What size is your jacket? Are you an XL like me? Are you a large? Or see, I was lucky enough to be sized up by David Letterman and have him say, you look to be about the same size as me, and I wear an XL, and he had me put it on, and then it fit. I would imagine if it didn't fit, he would have gotten another size, but I can't imagine being on his porch for another 5 minutes. That would have been really, really weird. So many good vibes on this show. You guys are great. You're great. Thank you. Shazam Mike, Yip is a XL? I have 2 XLs and 2 Ls. You have 4 Letterman jackets? Oh, so you have a collection of Letterman jackets. It's not like you just wear one for the show. And what are they all? I know you have one that says Worldwide Pants, right? I'm trying to figure out if you have the 99 pants one. And I'll wait for an answer. All right. Okay. We're going long. New TV show. Commercial, St. Clair. Auto Kennel, we love. TLG, we love. The Bubble people are sending more bubbles, but they didn't want to send a check. So so I'm just going to say thank you to the Bubble Tree people. They are the best bubbles in the world. I have 2 XLs and 2 Ls, 93, 99, 05, and 15. Oh, see, you're speaking in code. But 99 is the pants one, right? Yellow jackets and pants across the front. What's up with the hearts next to your name? Babes and Classics, buy a badge. I just found out. If you buy a badge, you get hearts next to your names. And you can buy all sorts of different badges. And some, I guess, eventually we get money for if I make a cash-out account. But I think what we said we were going to do is we're going to roll it back into advertising for the show, because the whole point at this place is to start growing. Start growing. I mean, it's been an organic. There's been growth throughout, but like to actually really try to do it, you know. It's all new. It's all new. We don't know how it works either, but it's something to do with this here. See that? 5 badges. Thank you. Thank you and good night. You have a thank you and good night? Holy cow. Congratulations. The original Ed Sullivan one, the 99 Pants one, the Green Bay Packers, and the good night one. Wow. That's amazing. That's a hard one to come by, man. Even I'd love a thank you and good night just because of my dedication to the subject. Like, I probably wouldn't wear it, but like, that's the closing. It's the bookend. We love bookends on this show. Here's the beginning, and it would be a nice closing. Actually, I guess the Mike and David Letterman would be the bookends for those. I guess my late show jacket and the thank you and good night would be those bookends. Who cares? Nah, not me either. I know. On behalf of Nicole Ryan, this is Jay Ryan from Late Night Playset, reminding you to please like, subscribe, and comment below. This feeds the internet algorithm and eventually us as well. I don't know how the algorithm is going to help the foundation, but somehow maybe the foundation can help the algorithm. Woof! Whoa, too much! Whoa, too much! Oh, God, look at it everywhere. I was working in the lab late one night. Woo! Ooh-wee. Oh, it's the boxes here. Shot it right back up at us. It still has its tags on. I wear it when I do stand-up. Oh, my God, dude, you're awesome. Danny, who was here today, just went up at Flappers the other night. And, maybe when you're out here, we should go up. We should talk about that. I don't know. All right. We love everybody. Thanks for the likes and subscribes, causing the fire here. It's good and great. We appreciate it. Tomorrow we are up at Good Vibes Breakfast Club up in the mountain. It'll be Friday, January 28th. It's an open house. There is no set time. We'll be there at 9-ish. And lately we've been staying till like 1 o'clock. It's been pretty crazy. So it's all dependent on the weather and the folks who want to stay and the energy and everything. But we'll be up there. It's an open house. All welcome. Not a club. please come on up if you feel like it. And next week is huge. Next week, Monday show, we got Reggie Watts. Special show on Monday. I think we're going to do it at 6 o'clock, but I'll post about it, whatever. Special show on Monday. Reggie Watts. Tuesday, Michael Rapetti from the Motoring Club is going to be here. Talk about the Motoring Journal and all the new stuff with the Motoring Club, their new location, all of those things. Thursday, we've got Johnny Lieberman and Adam Ferrara, as far as I know. I've booked them both, and neither one is canceled yet. So I think they're both going to be here. And that's what we've got going on. So big week next week. It's like a real show. It's like a real show. You invest in us. It's a real show. Babes in Class says, I'll be thinking of you all with the FOMO. Wait a second. You got hearts. Man, that was quick. You bought a badge. Thank you to everybody who bought badges. That's fantastic. Really, really appreciate it. You will see that turned into sponsored late night playset stuff in the future. So we can get this party a little bigger. You'll be the OG crowd, though. Everybody knows that. You guys know where the stuff in the fridge is. You're the ones. You're the ones. You know how it is. Reggie Watts is a true car enthusiast. He really is. If you guys go check out the new Johnny Lieberman show, it's kind of cool. We're having them both on the same week. But the new Johnny Lieberman Motor Trend show, The Inevitable, Reggie was the first guest. It just went up on YouTube a couple days ago. Go check it out. Really enjoyable. A little over an hour. Totally enjoyable. Reggie knows his shit. And he's a detail guy for sure. So that's what's going on. I love you. We love you. Thank you for loving one another. The world's crazy. We got to hang on to each other. So that's it. Thanks for loving one another. Did that all rhyme? Totally unintentionally. Love you. See you out there. Oh, yeah. You guys are awesome. Thanks.